guys. So I've been trying to film this video for like 2 days, 20 attempts, you know, the usual. It's hard to be vulnerable on camera, man. It's hard for me to be, you know, it's hard for me to open up with you guys, but I really want to, like, you know, just talk about my story again and try to give you guys some advice, or at least just like some insight, because, you know, I don't have much of anything figured out, just like the next person. So, you know, but I just got finished up with the gym, so I've been thinking a lot, been thinking about how I want to make these videos and whatnot. I just want to say, guys, you know, this one's going to be about, you know, how to start a business or how to kind of become an entrepreneur. You know, when you're like a teenager, whether you're freaking 15 to like 25, I don't know, somewhere in that range, you know, and just kind of like the mindset, and then you know, how it is to do it when you're lost and when you're struggling, and, you know, when maybe you don't have anybody to support you, you don't even have yourself to support you, you know, you don't believe in yourself, whatever the reasons could be, man. I've been there in a lot of different situations, so I'm just trying to give my insight, you know, for you guys. But yeah, man, so I just want to say, though, like, thank you so much for the support in the last video. I made that video and I did not expect it to get any views, not, you know, anything. I just wanted to kind of like share my story and hope 1 or 2 people saw it. And, you know, right now it's at like 1,700 views, it has like 100 likes and like 60 comments. It's crazy. I never would have thought it would have done that. So I'm like super happy. I'm extremely happy that all you guys could find, you know, a lot of like just happiness, a lot of consoling, a lot of like just everything, just everything, you know, out of my video. And that was kind of like my whole point in it. And this has been, at everything I've done in my life, this is definitely the most fulfilling thing I've ever done, like ever. So I just want to say too, for everybody that, you know, there was one guy, you know, that was in foster care. There's many people that lost their dads, a few people that lost their stepdads, a few people that lost their mom. And my heart goes out to literally every single one of you, man. It like rips me apart hearing everybody's story. But it also gives me a lot of like hope, you know, because I feel like I can try to be there for a lot of you guys, try to be some sort of like, I don't know, person for you guys to listen to and maybe get a little bit of help out of, a little bit of advice out of, because, you know, that's all I want to do, man. And a little bit of backstory on me again before I get too late into this is that my name's Adam, 20 years old. I have an M4 and I got a dump truck and I got an F-150 and I got a few zero turns and a trailer, and I have a detailing business and a landscaping business. And just like I said before, I'm probably gonna say it in every single video ever, I hate saying all that stuff because I don't know, I don't like being greedy. I don't like, you know, comparing what I have to another person. I don't like thinking I'm above anybody else. I hate it. I despise it. I used to do it a little bit when I was 16, 17, whatever, because I thought I was cool, and it's just not, you know, I've been humbled now a million times in my life, and I'm just not about all that, right? I have these things because I use them for business, and I use them to get happiness out of myself. So that's it. And you know, they're like a little achievement for working hard. The real reason I got them, though, is, like I said in the last video, is because I think, especially this M4, I just wanted validation for my father, because, you know, I don't have a father. And I'll just restate, you know, I don't got a father. The last time I spoke to him basically was when I was like 6 years old, and he was abusive in every single way that you guys could imagine. I'm not gonna go too in depth, you know, because I don't want to like say all that yet. But yeah, my brother is 26, so he's 6 years older than me, and he's addicted to meth, and he's completely far out there and does not want anything to do with me. And I've tried to save him so many times, and it just won't happen, man, you know. And then my mother, when I was 13, she tried to commit suicide, and obviously I was by myself completely. I have one grandma, but she's like 94, so she wasn't able to be all there and whatnot, which is like totally fine. But yeah, I was by myself for a few weeks, and had to deal with it all myself and all that kind of stuff. She's still here though today, and she's amazing. My favorite lady in the entire world. I love you, Mom. But we had a rough of years, man. I'm 20, and I would say our relationship just got good probably in the past year. So, you know, do with that what you will. But, yeah, that's my whole story. Hopefully that wasn't a spiel for too long, but I've been thinking so much about how I want to make these videos and everything, and I've been trying to take advice from other people, look at other YouTubers and whatnot. I realized I don't care about what anybody else has to say. I don't care about any other YouTubers, how they do their videos. I don't care about anything, right? I just want to make the videos how I want to make the videos. I don't want to just give you guys advice, right? I don't want to just give you guys that whatever, because I'm 20, man. I don't have like anything figured out. I'm literally still like halfway retarded, okay, in all honesty. I just, you know, like to think I have a little tiny bit more figured out than the next 20-year-old, because I put all my time and all my energy into it, you know, because I'm a business owner and whatnot, and it's seasonal. What is this guy doing? I don't really work much in December, January, February, and right now it's the start of February, and all I do is just think, and I write down stuff, and I, you know, just kind of think about all this sort of stuff. And I put a lot of time and effort into mental health, because if I don't put a lot of my time and everything into mental health, then like I'm screwed, bro, because I have so many bad, terrible memories that eat me up alive, and I have so many issues from not having a father, you know, that it just eats me up alive. And that's why I want to kind of talk about how to become a business owner as a lost entrepreneur, or a lost teenager, actually, not entrepreneur. I just want to kind of give you guys advice on how I did it, because, you know, my business, landscaping is kind of on the side, but I do detailing fully. I have like a shop, and then I also do, well, I have like a shop. It's like a one-car garage, all right? It's not really much of anything. And then I have my F-150 that is converted into a mobile detailing vehicle. But again, it's like not the fanciest thing, but I try hard to grow my business and stuff. So, and I almost hit 6 figures in 2024, and I will hit 6 figures in 2025. 100% I will. So this is coming from somebody, you know, that hopefully has a little bit of skin in the game, because I've been doing this since I was 16 is when I first started my detailing business. And back then, man, I was a absolutely rage-filled teenager, because you know, my dad did so many terrible things to me, and my dad did so many terrible things to my mom and to my brother and my other brother Jason, who's 38, which, by the way, hopefully I'm gonna make a video about him soon, or he's gonna make a video about himself, because he's a absolutely freaking amazing person that's been through 100 times more stuff than I've ever been through, and can probably help a whole lot more people than I could ever help. So besides the point, though. But yeah, I was just extremely rage-filled all the time. I was I thought I was gonna become a professional boxer, so I would, like, you know, I'd run, you know, 5 miles a day. I'd freaking hit the bag for 2 hours a day. I'd try to shadow box, and then I would do a full workout every day for like a year. It was like that, because I just had so much anger, and I wanted to be able to protect myself and protect my mom. It's like that's the only way I felt how, because I didn't have a car, I didn't have anything, but I knew I wanted to become a business owner, because like, why not? You know, why work a regular job where you have a boss and you have limits, and you can't do as much as you really want to do. You can't follow your dream, right? Which is why I wanted to become a business owner, because I wanted to be able to scale it to things. Should I run that? No. I wanted to be able to scale it to things that, you know, are not even imaginable to the regular person. And I knew that as a 16-year-old. I knew I wanted more out of life. I knew I wanted a lot out of life. And so I chose to, you know, become a business owner. And it's difficult, because I didn't have any validation from my father. Whoa. I had none at all. I had no father figures, no uncle, no grandfather. So my whole thing was just about, you know, acting like, I was like proving myself. I just wanted to prove myself too. I wanted to be able to protect my mom, and I wanted to like prove myself to, whether it's my friends from high school, whether it's my grandma, whether it's my mom, whether it's my girlfriend. I just wanted to be like, yeah, look at me, I'm the shit. You know, I can do this, I can make money. And those two things are not good at all. You know, oh yeah, just thinking about it, man, it's not good. I had a lot of angry days back when I was 16 and 17. You know, a lot of crying, a lot of rage, a lot of throwing my phone, a lot of punching holes through the walls, all sort of stuff, man. But the most important thing though, man, when you're one of these ages starting a business, man, is that you just gotta believe in yourself, you know, because you know, I don't know what any of your families are like, but I feel like for most everybody, the most important thing is just to believe in yourself. And I like, it's cliche because everybody says it, but that's really gonna be like my main thing that I'm trying to spread to everybody, is that you gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta believe that why can't it be you? Like, why can't you be the one that is in, you know, for example, this freaking M4, which I never thought was gonna be possible. I still don't even think it's possible. It's still unreal, but that's besides the point, because I don't like using materialistic stuff. But why can't you be the one that, you know, buys your mom a house, retires your dad, or even buys your grandma, you know, a nice car that she wanted, but, or, you know, she's probably maybe possibly too old to drive, so I don't know. Just be able to buy her flowers once a week. You know what? Why can't you be the person that can do all this? Why can't you be the person that has a nice successful business? Why can't you be the person that goes, you know, on a nice vacation once every like 3 freaking months? And the answer to that question is that, like, you can, you know? All you have to do is believe in yourself. Because it doesn't matter if nobody else believes in you. It doesn't matter if there's nobody else in your entire life that cares about you. It doesn't matter. Because you can do it. Like, you are the person that controls your mind, and your mind is, like, in my opinion, it's, you know, the most important thing. You know, it doesn't, I believe in God, I believe in like manifesting and stuff like that, but back when I was 16 and 17, I didn't believe in any of that. I just believe in myself. I like to think now that if you do believe in God and you pray and stuff, if you try to manifest stuff, it helps. And that's all part of believing in yourself too, you know? But you just gotta have faith in yourself, man. You gotta know that you can pick yourself back up when you fall down. You gotta believe that you can get yourself out of the situation, whether you live in like a small town or, you know, I had to check there if the camera angle is still good. I hope the camera angle is still good, or else I'm gonna be very upset here. But I don't want to go on a rant for too long, because I don't want to make the video extraordinarily long. But I try to think of this, you know, everything in life is made up by people that are not any smarter than you, you know? So sure, maybe their IQ is slightly higher than you, whatever. I don't even care about any of that, dude, you know? I don't care about any of that stuff. I think that everybody is very close to similar. Everybody just has slightly different brains that work slightly different, but some people can have insane intelligence, but they don't have any work ethic, and they won't go far at all. And then some people can have no intelligence, but they have insane work ethic, and they go super far. You know, no matter what your circumstances are, you can make anything out of yourself, right? And when I say that, you know, everything around you is made up by people no smarter than you, it just means that, like, somebody created a BMW, somebody created a freaking Subaru, somebody invented concrete, I don't know, just all like this stupid stuff, you know, somebody made this Owala freaking water bottle here, and they all just had some sort of passion, or maybe an idea, or they saw something that needed to be created, whatever it is, man. Like me with my detailing business, I'm 100% not smarter than anybody. I graduated high school with a 1.67 GPA, which means I had a 70.167%, I think that's the percent, or like 70.6 or something like that. But I had a 70%. That's how I graduated high school, man. And like, I'm not insanely smart at all. I'm not, you know, I don't even think of myself as smart too much. I don't even think of myself as too much hard working. I'm just a balanced dude that just puts a lot of time and a lot of effort into everything that he does, or at least I try to, you know, I try my hardest to. And I made this detailing business, and it's not like, you know, my mom, she's a single mom that had to rebuild from scratch when she was like 54. She had zero money, zero anything. I lived with my grandma from the time I was like 6 to 13, I slept in the same bed with my mom till I was 13. There's a lot of nights my mom wouldn't even eat food because there wasn't enough food, because she didn't have enough money, and she would give her food to me. I was also an absolute fatty when I was a kid, so that plays into account. But you know, I didn't come from basically anything, man. I just had a freaking passion, I just had a hope, and I just went for it. And if I can do it, like, people say that, but like, if I can do it, if I can learn how to believe in myself when nobody else believes in me, or at least I like to, there is people that believe in me, right? I have my mom that believes in me, I have my brother Jason that believes in me, but in my mind when I was 16, 17, 18, even 19, I didn't think that anybody cared of me, because my mom, when she committed suicide, or tried to, when I was 13, I just told myself, she's just gonna leave me again. Everything she says is a lie, because she's just gonna leave me again, right? And then my brother, I love my brother more than anything, but he, you know, he did have his issues and everything. And so in my mind I was saying, okay, what if he leaves me and does whatever he did in his past again, right? So in my mind I was telling myself, I don't have anybody, I just have myself. And I had to teach myself how to have full faith and confidence in myself, which thankfully I was able to do that. And if I could do that, then any of you guys can, man, because that's just how it is, you know. That's just the honest truth, man. And thinking about it, it definitely like makes me upset, but it makes me happy to know that I just pray that one day I'll be able to give my mom the freaking world, man, you know. Because like when I was a kid, she did absolutely everything for me. You know, from like that 6 to 13 age, you know, she was like definitely, you know, she worked like freaking 8 or 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then on the weekends after a 9 to 5, she would work like literally 12-hour shifts on a landscaping job. And she was like, you know, in her mid 50s, man. It's not easy when you're getting old like that. And definitely one day I'm gonna show my appreciation for her. And you know, that's all believing in myself, you know. I know that I can do it. Sure, I don't have much to show for right now, like future wise, right? I don't got like freaking houses, I don't have a crazy stock portfolio, I don't really got nothing. But I know I will have it, you know, in the future. And I know that any of you guys watching this, you will have it too. Like I promise you that you will have it too. You just have to believe in yourself. You gotta know that you can do it, right? You are the only one that can change your future. And you gotta become comfortable with yourself. You know, you gotta be able to be alone. You gotta be able to be alone without your phone, without music, anything. You gotta be able to be comfortable with yourself and tell yourself these things. You gotta work through your freaking past traumas, because that's what I did, man. And that's still what I do to this day. You know, sometimes I'll go on these drives and stuff by myself, and I'll just think and think and think and think, or I'll go on a run and I'll think and think and think. I just try to be by myself. It's hard, especially if some days it feels like the freaking devil's creeping in and you're having all these bad thoughts and all these bad memories pop up in your head. But you just gotta keep on going, man. You just gotta keep on living, you know. And I really hope that these videos can help all you guys. I really, 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 really do. But now I'm gonna try to get started a little bit into how I did it and how you guys should do it if you're trying to start it. You know, when I was like 13 is when I first started kind of trying to make businesses. I would, I'm gonna say this in quotation marks, right? I possibly might have, when I was like 14 and 15, I might have sold fake Louis Vuitton belts and wallets and stuff on like Poshmark and Mercari. And that was like my first entry to becoming an entrepreneur, even though it's like dumb. And it's not being an entrepreneur. It showed me how to sell things and ship things and list things and market myself. And I made a good amount of money doing that, possibly. But again, though, I sold fake things as real things, possibly. And I feel absolutely terrible still to this day that I did that, because like, obviously, you know, when you're buying a $600 belt for like 80 bucks or 100 bucks, like, it's not real, but I still sold it as real things. And so that's not morally good. That's not the person who I want to be. You know, I don't want to be the guy who steals things. I don't want to be unhonest to people. I don't want to scam people. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to like cause people problems. This is not going to be fun coming back on the other way. Damn, that's like standstill traffic. That's not good. But yeah, I don't want to be like that to people, you know. So damn, I'm gonna have a rough time turning around. But yeah, I don't want to be like that to people, man. And yeah, so I still feel terrible about that. But besides the point, then I made a few, like 3 different clothing brands or clothing businesses when I was like 14. Like my biggest one was sorry buddy, I don't mean to ride your buttocks here. Okay, sorry, I had to do that real quick. That's what I was saying. Oh, that's a compliment. I made this Everest clothing, which I kind of sold like merch and stuff like that, hoodies, sweatshirts, pants, all that, and that did not great. I sold like 2 pieces of clothing, but I tried. I made a website by myself, Shopify website, did all that kind of stuff. I tried to make an Instagram travel account where I like posted different pictures and stuff. I tried to sell water bottles at like trails and stuff like that around my house. I tried like all this different stuff throughout the years, and nothing really worked until I finally found detailing, because I bought my first car, and then I was like, holy shit, man, I love cars. I never even liked cars before, but I was like, damn, I like cars. Oh, I just messed up the camera. I like cars a lot. And so that's when I decided that I was going to start a mobile detailing business. So to all you guys that are trying to figure out what to do, you know, or how to do it as a you know, lost person, my advice, what I did really, because again, I'm not trying to give like advice or tell you guys what to do. I'm just trying to like just say what I did, is that you just gotta try everything, like literally everything, bro. Just try it all. Everything that sounds remotely appetizing to you, you gotta do it. And you're gonna fail a lot. Like that's the whole thing, is that you fail, and then you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna get a small success, and then you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna get another small success, and then you're gonna fail, then you're gonna fail, then you're gonna fail, and finally something will happen where you hit it big, and you'll taste that success, and you'll keep on going after that success, right? That's kind of like, I think, how it is for basically every single like person there is, every single like business owner type of guy, at least what I've talked to and everything. But you just gotta get used to failing, and you gotta realize that failing is good. Like, you can learn things out of failing. You learn more out of failing usually than you learn out of, you know, succeeding. Because when you're succeeding, you're like, oh shit, I made it. You know, say you're driving this M4, right, or any sports car or whatever, and you're trying to become a drifter, and you know, you're going 20 miles an hour. I'm just going to speak from personal experience because I've done this before. And you think you're a drifter, right? You think you're whatever. So you hit 20 miles an hour and you spin the tires going around a curb, or going around like a little corner, like a little left turn, a little right turn, and you make it, and you're like, holy shit, I just drifted around the corner. And then the next day you do it again, the next day you do it again, and then for the next week you're drifting around every single corner and you're not even thinking about it, because you're just like, oh, I know how to drift now. Sick. Let me show my friends. Let me record myself. Let me get cocky. Let me get confident, right? Let me get this ego, because I know how to drift and all my friends don't. Or I have a nice car, all my friends don't, whatever. And then finally, a month later, you try to go 25 miles an hour around that same corner you did a month prior, and you just smack into the curb, you bend your rim, you bend your control arm, and then you got to get your car towed home, or you limp it home going 3 miles an hour. And, you know, say for me, because I bent my control arm the first time I was doing stuff like that, I had to drive my car like 5 miles home at like 8 miles an hour, because I had bent my rim and my control arm, and it was very expensive to fix. and I just thought I was hot shit, you know, and I thought I could do all this X, Y, and Z, whatever, and all I was doing was just, I lost, right? I didn't have any money, and I'm gonna have to pay for all this, whatever, but I thought about it all the whole way home. I just thought about, like, holy shit, I was too confident, I was too cocky, right? I thought I was like this crazy drifter, but obviously I'm not, right? And it taught me a lot. It taught me to be safer. It taught me to look at my surroundings more. It taught me all these different things. And I did not do that exact same thing again. Well, I did it with my Mustang like 2 years later, but that was like, I was actually drifting, and I screwed it up. But again, I was being absolutely retarded, so that was my fault, whatever. But I've never done something like that again, basically. And I learned so much. But like, what I'm trying to say is that you gotta lose, you gotta fail, you gotta try everything, and you gotta learn. You just gotta try to learn. You gotta soak it all in, because your brain, I promise you, your brain is like a freaking sponge, dude. If you just try to remember everything, and you try to think about everything, and you try to just keep on thinking and thinking and thinking, your brain is gonna respond very well to that. And you're gonna learn a lot. You just gotta put time, you gotta put effort into it, you know? I made it rather far away. Shit. Okay, yeah, I had to take a little pee break right there, but I don't mean to take up your guys' entire night or day or whatever you're doing. So I'm gonna try to get to the point and give you guys some actual tips on how to start your freaking business, right? I was talking to my hairdresser, barber lady yesterday, Jo. It's a girl, Johanna's her name. She's absolutely amazing. She owns an M4 and she owns a barbershop, and she's freaking amazing. But she was telling me that she went to a school to interview 25 people that were looking to start their business, right, when they get out of high school. And basically she said, out of the 25 people she interviewed, because she interviewed them all for 6 minutes each, not a single one of them knew how they were going to get customers. They all, you know, knew what they were going to name their business, what they were going to do with their business, but not a single one knew how to get customers. And how to get customers, I mean, obviously that's your business. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business, right? That's how you make money, that's how you do everything. So the customers is like the #1 important thing. They all just said, you know, word of mouth or family, whatever. It only goes so far, right? How I got my first probably 10, 15 clients was, which way am I going? Was I went and I looked up, say, 3 or 4 detailers within like a 20-mile radius of my house, my city I live in. And I messaged basically probably 150 people with like the same message saying, hey, my name is Adam Pitchell. I just started Pitchell's Detailing, and you know, I charge $70 for a car, $80 for SUV, $90 for a truck. I would love it if you would give me a chance, and I promise you I do amazing work, blah blah blah. And I sent that to all these different people, and I didn't get a lot of responses, but I got a few responses, right? And I still always remember it. My first ever detail that wasn't, you know, my girlfriend's dad or my mom or whatever, was it was a 2004 Mercedes coupe, little tiny coupe thing. I charged like 65 bucks, came to his house in a big old city, and it was basically in the very ghetto part of the city. But it was this super nice gay dude, like super gay guy. But again, I loved him, dude. Not like loved him, you know, but I liked him a lot. He was a really, really, really nice guy. First ever detail ever. I was like 16, I think. And I did his car, and then I did his friend's car too. And then my second ever detail was a guy named Bryce, and he lived way out in the country. I did 2 of his cars for 70 bucks a pop. Third ever detail was a boat. That was a disaster, but I did that. Fourth ever detail was a truck, and the reason why I remember all these details is because they were so monumental to me, you know? it's crazy when you get your first few details, like how that feels. It's crazy when you get your first ever client, how that feels. You feel like you're on freaking cloud 9, man. You feel like you can take over the entire world. And you know, you realize you can't take over the whole world, because all you gotta do is figure out a way to get this same client that I just got, but every single day for the rest of my life or whatever, you know. And that was the number one way, man, is that I went and I DM'd everybody else that had, and it's not like I'm stealing their clients. They just follow, you know, there's the detailers, some of them have like 4,000 followers, 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers. I would just message 50 followers, just random people. And it's not like I'm stealing their clients. I'm just telling them that if you want a detail, I can do it, and I can do it for cheap, you know? So, because it's two different things, but you guys get it. And then also it's Facebook groups, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the season, right? But you have to go to your Facebook groups that all your surrounding cities, all your surrounding towns, join like 10, 15 of them, post a picture of you, use your age to your advantage. Like, people love to support a young kid, which I didn't really even know that, and so I never use my age, I never use my face or anything. But now when I post on Facebook groups and stuff, I say, hey, my name is Adam Pitchell, I'm 20 years old, I started this business for 4 years, I'm a really good detailer, I love, you know, whatever, to do your car. I use my age, so I recommend you guys to use your age, and it'll definitely help out. But use Facebook groups, and then of course do your mom's car, dad's car, grandparents' cars, and especially your neighbors' cars, right? Because your neighbors, it's very important to do that. Let's not get pulled over from this dude, bro. I'm gonna slow down. But try to go to all your neighbors and even knock on some of their doors that you don't even know. Say, I live down the block, can I do your car? And you'd be surprised, man. A lot of guys are, you know, they would pay you 50 bucks or 100 bucks to do whatever you want to do. Whether you want to pressure wash their stuff, clean their couches, freaking clean their gutters, pick up their leaves, whatever. People like to support, you know, local businesses, young kids, etc. Use all that stuff to your advantage, man, you know. And what's another way? Yeah, Facebook. Whoa, these guys are standstill. Oh shit. Oh, wait, is it standstill traffic? Yo, no. Whoa. But yeah, guys, sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out of the video. So, oh lord, this is red for a while. Damn, I'm stuck in traffic at 10 p.m. on a freaking Tuesday, bro. How does that even work? But so another way, guys, that I like to use is Facebook groups. You know, you gotta use Facebook groups, you use Instagram groups, and alrighty, y'all, I'm flipping this boy around so it's a little bit more personal because I'm stuck in traffic. So, you know, this is like technically like a face reveal, even though every other video on my channel has my face. Which, by the way, those videos are cringy. All my Mustang videos, because it's just crazy, like how much you can grow in 2 years, you know, or even a year. So a lot of those videos are from 1 year ago, and I've grown just like an unbelievable amount in that 1 year. I feel like just completely changed, and it's crazy to think about, but besides the point. So the next thing though, guys, is that you got to use your Facebook page and you got to use the Instagram page, and then tie that in with Facebook ads, which, you know, you can figure out how to use them. You just got to look it up, watch a few videos on Facebook ads. You got to set up your Facebook account though. Facebook business page is what I would make. Google My Business page is also what I would make. If you do all those, oh, let me take this thing off. There we go. If you do all those, then it's gonna help you get clients, like 100%. You just gotta post all your pictures, man. You know, when you're first getting to like I'm just using detailing as an example because that's what I do. But even landscaping, any business, even when if you have a clothing business and you're shipping out orders or whatever, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I have this great hat, order number 152. I'm sending it out to them. I hope you guys enjoy it, whatever. Or if you're detailing a car, be like, hey, this is my car I just detailed. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Klein over here, got a full detail, whatever. Posting videos like that is very important, and it helps out a shit ton. It helps out an absolute shit ton. So do all that, post everything, make Facebook ads, and I promise if you follow those steps, you'll freaking grow. It's gonna take years though. That's the only way to do it. It's gonna take years either way, whether you kind of like blow a business up overnight or you go blow up a YouTube page overnight. It still most likely is going to take years of failure and years of, you know, just hard shit, hard life. I don't know, maybe there's one exception though where they just become super successful overnight and that's all there is to it. But in the real world, which is the world I live in, you know, it takes years of hard work and dedication to get to where you want to be at. Especially when you have nobody to help you. You know, if you got, again, no freaking dad to help you, no mother to help you, nobody, and you're by yourself, it's gonna take years. But if you just keep on going, you believe in yourself, and you don't give up, you can do it, man. Because that's what I did. And if it works for me, like he said, it works for you guys. So yeah, like I said earlier too, I don't want to take your guys' entire night now that I'm stuck in freaking this traffic. I guess I'm gonna end this one here. You know, this is gonna be the kind of the last part for anybody that wants to stick around that actually likes my personality. So hopefully there's somebody out there that likes my personality. I hope. Actually, that sounds kind of whatever. Thank you guys again so much for the support in the last video. All you guys, if you ever want to Instagram DM me, if you ever want to leave your comment, you know, leave your story. If anybody has a story, anybody has something they want to talk about, if anybody has something they want to share, post it in the freaking comment section. You know, I will try to respond, and I will respond to every single person that leaves a story, every single person that wants advice, anything. My Instagram is AdamF82M4, which is just my name in my car. DM me, say anything, and I will respond to everybody, because I want to make sure that everybody is heard. I want to have, you know, I want to have this page kind of be like a freaking safe haven for anybody, man. I don't care how old you are, I don't care what you do, I don't care what you did. I just want to be there for everybody. And I really feel like it's my calling, man. I've never felt this fulfilled doing something, you know, because I like to think at the end of the day, the world's a screwed up place. It's a hard world, but being a good person counts, and I love being a good person, man. You know, I love freaking saving a duck that's stuck in the middle of the road. Whatever. Now this just sounds like I'm blazing myself or whatever, but I would like to put a lot of my energy into being a good person, is what I'm trying to say, and helping people. So let me know in the comments too, guys, what you want to see next. Let me know if you like how I'm making these videos. Let me know if you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about. I'm probably gonna make a lot more business videos, how to do that stuff, because that's kind of like my strong suit. But whoops. Yeah, just let me know if you guys like these videos. Let me know your stories. Let me know all that stuff, and hopefully I can do something good with this, man. You know, if I ever make money off of these videos or whatever, I'll definitely give it back to you guys in one way or another. I don't know, whether I make merch somehow or anything like that. I want to be able to donate to you guys. I want to be able to just help all you guys, and that's my only goal with this freaking channel, you know, is to help. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. I hope whatever you guys are thinking about right now, it gets better. I hope whatever you guys' dreams are in life, I hope you all achieve it. My GoPro. And, you know, if you have a hard life, I'm sorry, you know. But you know, if you were gonna build a guy from the ground up to be a strong, charismatic, great person, what would you put him through? And then my response is, you gotta put him through a lot of shit, man. So just remember that, man. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. you know, subscribe if you want to help me grow my subscribers or whatever. You know, actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna put that video, but all right, see you guys.